Hey guys, okay, so I have no idea what Monday's video is supposed to be. Technically, today's video is supposed to be, so I'm kind of just making this up as I go. But I thought, well, I could do a yoga challenge, but then that would require me to leave the sanctuary of my room, or I could do a reaction video, but I was like, I have enough of those on my channel right now. And then I was just like, my life sucks. Like, what am I doing with my life right now? Like, who am I? Like, what am I doing? Like, where am I gonna go after this? And that started making me think about my entire college life. And while it has been pretty great, I've noticed that nobody ever talks about the trials and tribulations of college, and sometimes the downfall and the depression and the sadness and just all of the emotions that goes in when you go to a university or just a community college. When you go get higher education, it's hard and nobody ever talks about it. So I'm gonna talk about my college experience as a whole. Now, in the beginning, when I started going to college, it was in 2014 because I just popped my leg. That's something new. So I started going to college in 2014 because I graduated high school in 2014. Yes, I should be graduating in 2018. I'm not though. Why? Oh, they dropped the class that I needed to graduate. So, you know, it just is what it is. That's life. You move on. So I'll be here for another semester after this one, but it's okay. So if you knew Adriana that was in high school and that was 18 years old, a fresh little duckling, you would know that she was a bit shy and not really talkative. And even Adriana at age 22 isn't that talkative and is kind of shy, but is more outgoing shy. I don't know. But yeah, I wasn't that big of a talker. I'm a very, very mellow person if you haven't caught on to that. I kind of have an I don't care attitude. And that's not really good sometimes to have, but just is what it is right now. And it kind of was not stronger. Actually, I cared a lot back then. It's more of now I have an I don't care attitude. Back then I was just existing. And a thing about me is I don't like conflict. Even now I don't fight. I've never been in a fight in my entire life. The only person, well, technically the only person I've been in a fight with is my brother, but I don't think he counts. So I've never been in an altercation with another person. I can't even stand right. Like, can we just hug it out? Like, I don't understand why we gotta fight. But anyways, so freshman year was the toughest year I've had in college ever. Like, I hated freshman year. I didn't really like sophomore year, but I enjoyed it more than I did freshman year. Freshman year was the worst year for me ever, bro. I hated it. I hated every moment. Every moment I had to be here, I was crying. Like, I was crying all the freaking time. It didn't help that my roommate at the time was a little schnuckadoodle, and it was just, it was a lot. It was a lot. It was a lot for a little fishy Adriana. In the room that I had, it wasn't like the room that I have now. It was a double room. So she had her side of the room and I had my side of the room. And so I had to see her every day. I had to talk to her all the time. And in the beginning it was good, but then towards the end, oh my gosh, we were not getting along. And she ended up moving out with one of her friends. And then I had this big old room by myself. And while it was very irritating and honestly, having her in the room was kind of like exhausting, but at least I had like human interaction, because after she moved out, I didn't have any friends. She wasn't my friend, but like I didn't have anyone to talk to. Like I didn't, it was so bad. It was so bad. Oh my gosh. It was just horrible. Like, it just sucked. It sucked being here, and I wanted to drop out of school so bad because it was just so hard to be here. And like it came to a point that I would call my mom like every weekend telling her to come pick me up because I hated being here. And then like I remember one time I was like in the cafeteria like by myself, and I was just like, I sat at okay, so the way I don't even know if it's the way my school is set up or more of like the way the people are set up. The soccer players, they like to sit to themselves, and then the golf players like to sit to themselves, and like the black people kind of stick to themselves, and then the anime people stick to themselves. You get what it's kind of cliquey here. So even now I don't have friends here, but it's okay, I'm fine. But I remember like I knew a couple of the soccer players, and one of the soccer players, he was like super nice, and he was like from Austin, so he was like really close to where I lived. And so like I would sit with him sometimes if he was talking to me, and then sometimes I would sit by myself when he wasn't there. And I just remember like thinking like, this is not like the movies. Like normally in the movies, like you see someone sitting by themselves and some random handsome or beautiful chick or handsome man will just walk over and be like, oh hey, wanna be friends? And that does not happen. It does not happen. It did not happen to me, at least. And I mean, I did that to somebody one time. It was this girl, she was a freshman, and I felt bad because she was sitting by herself, because I knew that sitting by yourself at lunch does not feel good. And so I went up to her and I sat with her. But I wasn't a beautiful girl. I was just a potato squish female that, you know, didn't want someone else to eat alone. But I sat with her and ate with her. Now she's cool. Like I have a snap. We're friends. It's not the point of the story. But yeah, it was just so lonely here. And I think what I'm trying to say is, if you're a freshman in college, please join organizations, make some friends, bro. Because if you don't have any friends, and I didn't have a car, so I couldn't even go home if I wanted to. I had to call my mom all the time to come pick me up because I hated it here. I just didn't have any friends. Like, even if you're quiet, like I was, go to the library and chill there. Go sit in the common area and chill there. Do your homework there. At least you'll be able to see people. You know what I mean? But I was stuck in my room, watching TV, playing Sims, not doing anything. So it gets really lonely. It gets depressing. And I remember one time I had to go home because I was getting so sick. Like I was like throwing up, and like I was pooping green, bro. I don't and it wasn't like a normal solid, it was like liquidy. And then like every time I would brush my teeth, I would like gag. Like it wasn't even like I'm like scrubbing my tongue, it's just like if I'm just doing this, I would gag. So I was just like, I don't I don't know if that's normal. I don't think it is, because when I brush my teeth like normally, I don't gag by brushing my tooth front teeth. So I had to go home, and the doctor was like, you need to calm down, you're stressed out. And I was just like, I don't know what to say. So yeah, freshman year was really tough. So yeah, it was just really tough. And then I met McKelty, and McKelty, she became like one of my best friends here. I met her freshman year, like after all of the anxiety and stuff. I think we became friends like the second semester. She was in one of my classes and there was a fire drill and I wasn't going outside. So I went to the computer lab in a different building, which is the building that I'm in now, because the freshman dorms are like next to me. So I came to this building and I went to the computer lab and then I started talking to her, and then come to find out she's in the same class as me. And so we started discussing stuff and then we just became friends after that. And it turns out she was feeling the exact same way that I was feeling, because her roommate was horrible. She ended up moving out. She felt lonely too. And my home is like 3 to 4 hours away. So her house is like 6 hours away. So it was like she was feeling even worse because her family can't even come down and pick her up. So, you know, so she was feeling the exact same way I was. And so I guess we bonded and we became friends after that. And that was so refreshing to have someone there to talk to eat with, to just talk to. You know, it was really nice. And when you're a freshman in college, that is, it's so important, especially if you are far away from home. If you're like in the same town as your college, you got your family. Unless you have some family issues going on. But like if you're far away from home, like most universities are, have a support system, make some friends. You can find people who are interested in the same thing as you are, because there are thousands and thousands of kids who are in the same exact boat as you. You don't know how many people I've met here now that I've been more active that enjoys GOT7 or enjoys BTS, enjoys just K-pop, enjoys The Sims, enjoys writing. Like, there are so many people out there, so you just gotta go out and talk, bro. Like, go out and meet people. Like, if you're shy, go to events that your school puts on. My school puts on thousands of events all the time. I mean, I went because like it was a requirement, but I didn't talk to anybody. I always sat in the back. So I'm just saying, like, don't be like me. Go out and talk, bro. And if you're feeling lonely in school, talk to me. I will talk to you. I don't want anyone to feel like I did that year. Like, I've never felt that way in my entire life, ever. Like, it was so bad. It was so bad. Like, it was, I wanted to drop out. I didn't want to be here anymore. I was just like, and then I was like, if I drop out, then my mom's gonna be disappointed in me. it was bad. It was really bad. Like, it was bad. So I don't want anyone to feel like that. So if you feel like that, you're in college, or you just feel lonely, please talk to me, because I genuinely, that is one of the worst feelings that anyone can ever have. So please talk to me. But yeah, my freshman year was horrible, but the rest of the years after that, everything got like way better. For sophomore year and junior year, I was like very active. Made friends. I met Gabby and McKelty. Then I moved here sophomore year and I met Diamond and Miori, and they were wonderful roommates. I love them both so much, and I love McKelty and I love Gabby. Like, they are my people. Yeah, it just got better. And now I'm a senior and it's basically all over, and I'm so freaking sad. I went from wanting to drop out of college to not wanting to leave college, because like everything I want is here. Like, I'm learning all the time. I get to be by myself. I have a car that I can just go out and do things, you know, like I have everything I want here. I have a job now. It's like, I don't want to leave. And what am I gonna do when I leave? Like, that is a fear, a real fear that I have. A fear of graduating. I hate change. I hate change so much. Like, what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to move out my mom's house? Like, what am I supposed to do? I could probably make a separate video on that, because this video is getting kind of long. But yeah, if you're in college, or you're a freshman in college, or you just have any comments, concerns, questions, leave them down in the comments below and I will answer them, or talk about them. I kind of like making these talking videos, so if you have any topics you want me to talk about, please let me know. If you want I'm going to make the Fears video, so whether you want to see it or not, it's happening. It's coming soon to a theater near you. That's all I got for you guys today. I have a very special series going on my channel called The Sims 4 Hunger Games. I love that game so much and I would love it if you guys loved it too. So go check that video out and comment down below in that video who you don't want to go into the elimination round. That's gonna be, oh my gosh, it's so freaking fun. In the last episode, someone's dead. Someone is dead. So go check that out. It'll be linked at the end of this video. I post videos every Monday and Thursday, and I post sim videos Saturday and Sunday. And I also have all of my social media accounts linked down below. You can go follow me. I don't mind. Like I said, if you're lonely, if you want someone to talk to, those are the easiest ways to contact me, talk to me. Go do it. Like, I don't mind. And that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you have a good day, good morning, and good whatever, and I will see you guys later. Bye.